Hi, I'm Rona Kelly, and you're watching Roots Tuesday. Scarlet Town, where I was born, there was a fair maid dwelling, made many a youth cry well a day. Her name was Barbara Allen. 'Twas in the merry month of May, when green buds they were swelling. Sweet William came from the west country, and he courted Barbara Allen. He sent his servant unto her, to the place where she was dwelling. My master's sick, bids me call for you, if your name be Barbara Allen. Well, slowly, slowly she got up, and slowly, slowly went nigh him. But all she said, as she passed his bed, "Young man, I think you're dying." He turned his face unto a straight, with deadly sorrow sighing. "Oh, lovely maid, come pity me. I'm on my deathbed lying. If on your deathbed you do lie, what needs the tale you're telling? I cannot keep you from your death. Farewell," said Barbara Allen. He turned his pale face to the wall, and busted out a-crying. "Adieu, adieu, my dear friends all. Be kind to Barbara Allen." Well, lightly tread she down the stairs. She heard those church bells tolling, and each bell tolled and seemed to say, "Hard-hearted Barbara Allen." She looked east and she looked west. She seen his pale corpse coming. Lay down, that corpse of clay, that I may look upon him. With scornful eye she looked down, her cheek with laughter swelling, that all her friends cried out amain, "Unworthy Barbara Allen." "Oh, mother, mother, go make my bed. Go make it long and narrow. Sweet William died for me today. I'll die for him tomorrow." They buried sweet William in the old churchyard. They buried Barbara beside him. Out of his grave grew a red, red rose, and out of hers a briar. They grew and grew up the old churchyard, till they could grow no higher. And at the top twined a lover's knot, the red rose and Okay, so Barbara Allen, also called Barbary Allen, Barbary Ellen, or Barbara Ellen, you'll find all of those, um, comes from England and Scotland. It's kind of debated which one, but that's the general area. And it's actually included in the Child Ballads, which James Child collected 305 different English and Scottish ballads and put them together in a collection and numbered them, and Barbara Allen is number 84 in the Child Ballads. It was first printed in England in 1750, but they say that it's probably been around about 100 years longer than that. So obviously it was passed down word of mouth a lot, so there's lots of different versions. There are at least 92. The version that I did is kind of a combination of two different versions. It's mainly the Pete Seeger version, but I added in a few extra verses to add a little bit more to the character of Barbara Allen, because she doesn't come off as hard-hearted. Even though she's called hard-hearted, you don't fully get the depth of that, so I added a little bit in. One of the notable versions of Barbara Allen is from a play called Dark of the Moon, where they take an Appalachian version of the song, where instead of it being Barbara Allen being this hard-hearted girl refusing the love of Sweet William or Sweet Jeremy or, whomever, it's a boy named John who is a witch boy, and they're in love, and in order for him to marry Barbara Allen, he has to become a human. So he goes to see the conjure man and the conjure woman, he strikes a deal and becomes a human, but like they have this deal where Barbara Allen has to be faithful to him for a year or he'll turn back into a witch boy. Then a lot of crazy things happen, a lot of bad things happen, and it's a pretty dark play. But it's interesting, and if you ever want to look it up or, maybe go see a performance near you, that would be cool. So yeah, it just kind of shows you how folk songs can really go from one story to a completely different story, but still be the same song. So anyhow, I guess that's about all that I have to say for today, and I hope to see you here next week for Roots Tuesday.